Hi guys, Jonathan here as usual. I hope that you're doing well. And yeah, this is a kind of a strange video because I mean, it's not one of the videos that I was thinking of making a while ago, but I mean, I switched cameras and in this case I switched systems as well. So I went from little spoiler, but this video is about this camera. So I went from Micro Four Thirds to full frame, and I made this decision. I mean, this decision came a bit out of the blue. I think that it came after one of the several nights out that I spent taking pictures. It's something that already happened a lot of times during the last years, but I had to toss the majority of pictures because I mean, the low light thing is a known issue with Micro Four Thirds because of the small sensor, generally speaking, and for other things, but especially for the small sensor. So yeah, basically after this night out, I decided one time for all to switch system. And another thing that convinced me was the autofocus because it's something that I've been struggling with for the last 8 years. That's the amount of time that I spent taking pictures with Micro Four Thirds cameras. So yeah, I had to leave my favorite camera, the GX80, and also the other one, the G80, that I still liked, for this new camera basically. In the meantime, you're already seeing some of my first shots that I took with my new camera that at this point I can reveal. That is the Lumix S9. I chose the blue one because it was the one available on MPB, but I like it. I mean, my favorite color is green, so if there was the green one, I mean, that would have been a good possibility, a good option, but there wasn't. So, but I like it honestly. I like the blue color. And here is with my Fujinon 55mm 1.8, the lens that I mean that I was already adapting with the GX80 and the G80. Here with the KNF concept adapter for the L mount. I mean, it's I've been using this camera for like 1 month and a half or something like this. But still, it's a bit weird handling it, you know. Also talking about the ergonomics, the first time that I mean, when I opened the box, I was a bit worried because the ergonomic didn't look, yeah, great. I mean, this camera has no grip. Now what you're seeing now is, but I think that you already know, is this accessory from a small rig, the L shape accessory, and it's a nice accessory, by the way. I didn't even notice when I bought it that it was included in the package, but it was a nice surprise because without this accessory it would be a bit difficult to use this camera without losing it like on the streets. So yeah. Yeah, apart from the grip, one thing that I noticed when I put it in my hands like the first time was also the fact that it looked a bit plasticky, a bit, I don't want to say cheap, but you know, the material didn't convince me. But to be honest, I've been using it for, yeah, I was saying for 1 month and a half basically. It doesn't have scratches. I put it in my bags. Didn't treat it like I don't know, something magical, something that didn't have to be touched. So yeah, there could have been some scratches, but it's I mean, it looks still looks new, and I mean, I bought it used, so it's I think that it's a good sign. It's a good thing. But apart from the material and yeah, and the ergonomics, I didn't notice anything that I don't like. You know, the only things are the lack of the hot shoe. Yeah, this is a cold shoe, but you already know this because everyone already talked about this, and the viewfinder also. But honestly, I was not using my flash a lot, and also the viewfinder, I never used it that much. So I mean, these are things that for sure they could be better. I mean, this camera just could just have an hot shoe and a viewfinder. But for my personal photography, I mean, it's not that big issue, you know. One big issue is the fact that the that lenses for full frame cameras are bigger and more expensive, generally speaking. So for now I'm relying on the 18 to 40, the kit lens that I bought, and this one, the Fujinon 55mm. Today I bought another lens, but it's a vintage lens. I will talk about it I think in another video. I mean, when it comes and I try and you know, the usual process. Apart from this, I'm using this lens with 18-40, and for now it's doing what it's meant to do. I mean, at least for my taste and for what I had to do with my camera. So basically, in the last month and a half, I haven't been active here on YouTube, partly because I was testing this camera and I was trying to take it into different scenarios. For example, the next video that I will upload here on YouTube, I was editing the pictures today, will be about one of these scenarios. Also because if you follow the channel, you know that I started a new job in February, and it's I mean, mentally speaking, it's a bit demanding. It's demanding, and also taking into consideration commuting and all this kind of stuff, I don't have a lot of time for my projects, for my things, etc. So I'm doing my best. Let's say it like this. So yeah, for now I can say that yeah, the two things that I was concerned about, the autofocus and the low light performance, from what I saw, are not a concern anymore. So it's something that I'm living with Micro Four Thirds in general. Yeah, apart from this, I'm liking the results that I get. I had to change a bit the color profiles and the presets that I was using on Lightroom, but I already found something that matches my taste. So that thing is not a problem also. And I don't know, guys. I think that for now it's a good investment, because it's an investment. It's the first time that I'm spending this amount of money, like in years, because usually I buy and sell things always in the used market, so I don't spend that kind of amount of money. But still, I found a good occasion. So from the point of view of the camera itself, I like it, honestly. I needed something compact. I mean, it doesn't look that compact because it also has the adapter, but the important thing for me is that it fits in a bag, that I want to take it out with me when I'm going around, seeing friends, all this kind of stuff. I wanted something portable, because if it's not portable, I already know that I won't be using it a lot. So yeah, that was the main thing, and I like the files. I think that I like basically everything about this camera. Yeah, there are not a lot of things that I don't like. So yeah. So guys, this was a surprise, the secret camera, my new secret camera and everything. And I hope that you enjoyed the pictures that you seen during the video. If you were watching the video, if you're just listening, probably you didn't see any picture. But still, I hope that you enjoyed it, like in general, as a content. And yeah, if you have some advice for lenses for the L mount, leave them in the comment, because I'm new to this L mount. I'm trying to understand it a bit more. And yeah, thanks for watching this video. I'll be more active in the future, I promise. I already have another video I'm working on. And see you in the next one. If you want to support the channel, as usual, leave a like, share it with your friends, leave a comment, or subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. And thanks again for watching it, and see ya, bye.